All right, you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shay. So we're having another one of our discussions today, and I just want to encourage you all to just have a happy Tuesday. You know, stop that stinking thinking, put on your happy face, and have a great day. But you know, husband likes to come with his random topics, but I just wanted to come and say happy Tuesday. Be
or not
happy
just
today.
Tuesday, whatever day they're watching this.
Absolutely, whatever day it is that you get to run this back, you know, have a happy day. Okay.
So I'm gonna get into it real quick. And so a lot of times with our when we make the videos, she doesn't know what I'm about to say.
I don't know nothing.
I haven't
Ever.
thought about it. I'm literally coming off of this with the at the top of my head. So my wife and I the other day had an argument.
We did.
And
we don't be seeing eye to eye on stuff.
So
I be right and he be wrong.
So we were sitting in a parking lot and we were about to go into a store and I had to answer an email. And wife kept getting me to try to look at something, and I kept trying to look at something. I kept trying to look at the things she was trying to get me to look at, but every time I looked, it would move. And she'd go, "Oh, not now." And I'd get back to the email, and she'd go, "Oh," and she'd, "Now," and I'd look, and they'd be gone again. And I'm getting agitated. I'm like, I just gotta write this email so I can get this done, and so I can move on. And you got upset. Why?
And I was getting agitated because I've been doing a lot, and I said, I don't care about that email. I don't care if I want you to look at a frog in the road. You stop what you're doing and tend to what I'm talking about.
So she tried to say I was being rude.
No, you called me rude.
No, you said I was rude first. You did. And that's why I said, I'm being rude. You're being rude. I'm trying to write this email. You don't recall any of how this really went down?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'm bringing that up. And guys, you can let us know in the comments who was right. Was she rude or was I rude? Of course, they're all going to say it was me. Because the vast majority is women.
You. That's not true.
That is true.
That's not true. A whole lot of men watch my channel.
Anyway, I bring that up to say there's never going to be a perfect situation. You look online and all you see on people's timelines is perfection. You never see the arguments, anything. You never see the not so great side of what's going on.
It's true.
It's just always sunshine and lollipops.
That's true.
And also, you're married.
Oh, sorry. Keep
Go
going.
ahead.
No. Keep going. I'm sorry.
Your marriage is never going to be perfect.
Never.
There's always going to be something.
So let me tell y'all. Let me just continue the story, right? Because this is for the married people, right? Or the single people. I just want y'all to know, like, how things work. Okay? So I was so upset. I was actually in tears. Like, I was crying. Like, I was so angry because I'm like, you can't put the phone down for 2 seconds. I don't give a dang on who is on that phone. Okay? Like, I don't care who it is. If it's not Jesus, then it don't matter. Like, you can put that phone down and answer that email when I'm done talking, right? So I was so angry and I was so upset, and I began to cry. And when I cry, I pray. And that's where husband, he be falling short every single time. Because when I'm angry and I'm upset, I don't be, yes it is, be quiet.
Every time.
You talk, now let me talk.
I didn't
See what
talk,
I'm saying?
I just explained the argument.
Okay, let me talk. So when I'm upset, I've learned not to just be arguing and just full blown, just saying stuff, running my mouth and doing all of that. I don't do that anymore. Now I pray about it, right? And because I was praying about it, whatever, he had to go do something. We had got home that day. We didn't talk. You know how those arguments be, whatever. So I'm like, don't say nothing to me, like, period. And I don't care. Like, don't say nothing to me. And he was like, okay, I'm not gonna say nothing to you. And we just didn't talk. And in that time, he had to leave. And this is the time where I was crying and praying, right? And so while he was gone, do you know that he texted me that he had got a flat tire? Because, and I'm not gonna say, oh, it was his punishment. But I'm just gonna say, oh, it was his punishment, because you don't just, as the head of the household, you don't just, you know, put me second. That's not how it goes. You put your wife or your spouse first, period.
But that's not what happened.
It is what happened. You got a flat tire. You got a flat tire.
I got a flat tire.
He got a flat tire. Wait a minute. And yes, you was.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you was. That email was more important than what I had to say. Anywho,
and
so
it
listen.
Still isn't.
So listen. Now you made me forget what I was gonna say.
Good.
You're a jerk. It's not funny. But anyways, so listen. In your singleness and your marriedness, prayer, okay? Learn from our mistakes. Learn from what we telling you to do, okay? Don't just be fussing and cussing and doing all of that. All you gotta do is simply pray. God gonna deal with him. And every time God deals with me and my husband, it hits us in our finances. So then he had to go buy a new tire again. And I feel like we always buy a new tire. But like, he had to go buy a new tire again. Because it's like, you don't just walk out the house, okay? You don't just leave stuff unfinished and undone. And you don't make me cry.
But here's the thing.
God don't play about me, baby.
See, this is how she thinks she wins arguments. She just keeps going and 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 going, and then doesn't give any room to talk. Anybody to talk. That is true.
You know what? It's not true.
But I brought all this up because everybody paints this picture of perfection.
They do. On Instagram.
Everywhere. It's everywhere.
Twitter,
it's not even on Instagram. It's when you're in public and people could be arguing, 2 minutes before, but they're like, listen, we're going in this store.
Yep.
We're going in this party. We're going to put on this
smile.
face. And we're going to have a great time.
Yeah, we not like that.
No.
Because guess what? If we fighting, y'all gonna know.
Yeah, everybody knows.
Y'all gonna know. I can't stand him right now, and that's just what it is.
So don't ever
he don't like me either.
all these things and you're looking at people's lives online, or you're looking at it couples outside, or envying someone's marriage.
Right.
And
because y'all don't know
what's going on in that.
Because y'all don't know.
There could be infidelity. There could be
abuse. Physical abuse.
Him never coming home. Her never coming home till in the middle of the night.
Right.
You don't know what's going on.
It's true.
So while single people, you're wanting so bad to be married, and married
Take
people,
your time, baby.
You're looking around at other people's marriages going, why can't mine be like that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want any of you to ever think that we're somehow, better than anyone else, or putting on a show
baby.
for anyone, or trying to make our marriage seem like it's better than the next person's, because it's not.
No.
It's not. Everybody, and there's battles every day that people go through, some more serious than others.
Yep. And you know what? I would like to say, like, we're still together because of the hard times.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're not together because of all of the good times we had. You know what I mean? I feel like all of the bad times really
think the hard times built us.
Yeah, it definitely built us. It built our foundation, and it made us stronger as a married couple.
Absolutely.
And a lot of people try to paint it as, oh, all of the good times made us who we are, and they got these pictures all over Instagram and making you feel like you're less than. Well, I guess.
And you learn about people through the bad times.
Absolutely.
It's not the good times where you really learn.
Right. It was the bad times that built us. So if you ever get yourself in a situation where you feel like, oh, something, I must be doing something wrong because I'm single, or I'm doing something wrong because my marriage is a mess. Everybody's marriage is gonna face adversity and trials and tribulations at some point. You know what I mean? So
but I think
just stay strong.
Important to tell everybody that you need to fight.
And you have to fight.
You have to fight.
You have to fight.
You can't
that's a pretty car there, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. It's a Jag.
Sorry, my attention. I told y'all.
So, you got to really be ready for war,
right?
In this situation, and it's so many people now, and especially the younger people, they're so quick to just wash their hands of everything and
Right,
just,
and just
"You
get a
know what?
divorce."
I'm done.
And just get a divorce.
Right.
Because it's easier. You know, it's harder to stick around and actually fight for your marriage and fight for your children. Like, our thing was, you know, those hard times built us and built our foundation. And now our kids have a solid foundation. You know, like, I heard one time somebody was like, oh, if you stick around in a marriage just for the children, you're a fool or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
well, if you're not sticking around for the children, then what else are you sticking around for?
And also, well, you know what I think they mean by that is that when we're arguing, we're not sitting there screaming in front of them.
No,
and
no,
acting
no.
a fool
No,
and
we don't do
doing
that.
all sorts of stuff. I think a lot of times that's what they're talking about is you're
Oh,
letting the
okay,
kids
yeah.
see the trauma of the fighting.
Marriage. Okay, yeah.
Where we're not doing that.
Right.
You know, you guys, when there are situations like that, you need to be mindful that the kids are always watching.
Absolutely.
And either wait for them to go to bed or wait for them to leave the room or close the door or whatever it is, and then quietly argue.
Yeah.
Like, there's a way to quietly argue.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to, you know, go all crazy in front of them. And I think that's what people are talking about.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that makes more sense. You know, because
You need to
I read that and I'm like,
Yeah, they need to keep, everybody has to keep it away from the kids. The
Right.
kids don't get it. You know, you mom and dad are the superhero to both of you, to both of, you know, to them. So to see the superheroes clashing against each other, there's always a good guy and a villain in the cartoons. And that's what they're equating it with. Somebody's the good guy and somebody's the bad guy. Really, maybe neither person is the good guy or neither person is the bad guy.
you just don't see
You're
eye to
just
eye.
not seeing eye to eye
Right,
now.
and kids don't understand
They don't
that.
get that.
Right.
So you know, you got to keep it separate from them.
Right.
So
I
they're
agree.
not, you know, dealing with that, and then they don't feel as if they have to pick sides.
Right. Okay.
But again, you need to fight for your marriage.
Yeah.
Fight for your children, because our kids don't even understand the concept of baby mother, baby father. Like,
No.
it's so foreign to them.
Right.
They're just, you know, they can't see it with them in their lives. They're like, huh? You know, so
Yeah. What do you mean your dad doesn't live here?
right, your dad doesn't live with you.
Yeah.
Like, that's weird.
With her friend.
Yeah,
that
and
was
then she
pretty-
comes and goes, you know, our daughter will come and go, you wouldn't believe this.
Yeah.
I heard her dad doesn't even live there. And we
Yeah.
have to
Because it's foreign to her.
have conversations about why, you know, that may happen. So, you know, it's always a fight. There's going to be great days, but there's also going to be bad days.
Absolutely.
And those bad days makes you fully appreciate. We had a great day yesterday, and I fully appreciated it.
Yeah. We had an amazing day.
Yeah, we did. And I appreciated it because of the bad days. You know, so
Agreed.
yeah, and let things go.
Yeah.
Don't harbor on things.
You know what I was reading?
Oh,
I was reading the passage in the Bible about love. Love is patient, love is kind, love keeps no record of wrong. I'm still working on that. Because I remember everything.
oh,
Can you crack the window?
Yeah, it's so hot. I'm sorry.
Love keeps no record of wrong. Love is not arrogant or prideful. I'm assuming you're working on that one.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're still working on it, you know, because we're two imperfect people trying to, you know, just work towards a common goal, okay, which is peace, happiness, our children, all of those things. So,
And being there for each other at all times.
absolutely.
Like, when one of us slips, the other person's always there. Whether we're mad at each other or not.
Right.
I'm never going to allow anything to happen to her ever.
Yeah.
Like, I think that she knows more than anything that I'll protect her
Yeah.
before I protect myself.
Absolutely.
You know, so
I know that for sure.
yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, moral of the story, stop letting people make you think that your situation is less than because they're painting a picture of a false narrative on these Instagrams and social media sites and all of these things. Like, it's not true. and it's not realistic.
And it deals with
Okay.
people's anxiety.
Yeah, it does.
Like,
it
it
triggers
brings-
people's anxiety.
It does.
It does. Like, oh my God, I must be doing something wrong. Oh my God, why am I still single? Oh my God, why is my marriage a mess? Oh my
And
God.
it goes with finances. I mean,
Why
this
am I
is deeper
broke?
than just
Oh my
this
God, why
deeper
is my
than
body
just-
not like that? Oh my
Right.
God, and it just triggers so much insecurity, anxiety, and all of these things. Like, so please, do not allow that to, take you off the deep end. Okay, because it will if you keep on watching people and watching people's stories and scrolling and
You know what
doing
else I
all of
saw
that.
the other day?
What?
That it's in the. I don't know if this has been going on for a long time, but I'm scrolling through and I'm seeing all these ads for. Watch how this 16-year-old millionaire made a fortune in real estate.
Oh my
Or
gosh.
watch how I make $100,000 of passive income without doing anything.
From drop shipping.
Or be on TV today, and you can get a part, an extra part in a TV show in the background and make $500 in a day. Like, don't fall for that stuff.
Yeah.
That that's another thing that it goes right back to dealing
The
with your
trickery, right?
anxieties and
Right.
well, how can this 16-year-old kid have all this
More money than me.
and I'm broke?
Right.
Like they're preying on your insecurities. They're don't
In the
allow
hopes
it
that you'll
to.
fall for it.
Right. And all these things all fall into the same category. They all are trying to trick you.
It's temptation.
Yeah.
It's temptation. That's what it is.
Yep.
Tempting you to go and get on a surgery table and get your body done and mess up your body and potentially kill you.
Yep.
Because people are dying on them surgery tables.
Oh, absolutely.
Women are dying on these surgery tables every single day, and
Look at Kanye's
it's all because
mom.
it's vain.
Kanye's mom, she is no longer here because of plastic surgery.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, he would give everything away to have her back.
Right.
Give it all.
Absolutely.
So, it just...
That tummy tuck, that little jelly roll, whatever, it ain't that serious.
No.
Okay?
And most men, honestly,
Discipline.
don't care.
Right, that's true.
Most men do not care. It's you that cares.
Yeah.
We
We
willing
should
to
make
look
this a
past a
separate
lot of
video.
it. Yeah, we should.
We should make this a separate video because I could go on and on and on about that.
Okay,
Could you?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All
We'll
right.
stop that there.
Okay, we'll stop the video. Okay, so
Wait, real quick. We could easily sit up here and paint a picture to all of you.
oh my gosh.
I am the furthest thing from perfect. I have so many flaws and issues and situations, as does my wife. We're not here trying to tell you we're perfect or we're
I've
better
never
than
done that
anybody
on this channel.
or nothing. What we're here to do is encourage.
Absolutely. And that's it. And we're going to end it right there. So I love you guys. Talk to you guys soon. You can email me at speakhervoice2too@gmail.com. God bless you. I love you. See you soon.